Okay. There we go. Make sure those are off. And now, I'm just going to play that in the background and nobody else will hear it. Nice. I'm just going to do the pop-out chat. Okay. Hello, Dad. How's it going? Just gonna do live chat here. I'm here. I hope everyone enjoyed the new kind of intro music we have for the streams. Just give you a like. Thank you. I appreciate all the likes very much. But yeah, the kind of the we'll be right back screen, that music was from Alter, so he made it possible, and I appreciate him for it. I love the song like that he gave me. It was just kind of very cool, very chill, and I thought, why the hell not just put it, incorporate it into the streams. So whenever I have to leave for a second or whatever, then I'll just I just have that playing in my absence rather than having it just be like complete silence, which is not cool. Alter is amazing. He is a pretty nice guy. He can be a bit of an asshole sometimes, but hey, you know, that's him. So, so that's all him. Yeah. Anyway, got the music in the back. Just playing in the background. Probably just gonna be streaming for about an hour or so, so not too long. Let's see. I've been enjoying your stuff lately. It's just nice. Thank you. Well, I know I'm not pushing as much content out as I was the last like 3 months, but you know, a video a week is pretty good, and but yeah. Your hair is getting. I know it's pretty massive. Like, I'll take the headset off for a second. It's crazy, man. I just showered today too. Like, it's pretty long. I'm watching myself. I just watched the playback and swing my hair around. But yeah. Will I get a haircut? We'll see. Just fuck off. Get that shit out of here. Justin Bieber my ass. But oh man. Captain Steve Rogers reporting for duty. Hello, Captain. Captain, my captain. Glad to have a super soldier in the chat here. So, yeah. Anyway, Um, so I said I was going to stream yesterday, and that didn't really work out as well. I wanted to um, stream more Spider-Man, but something just kind of happened, and by the time it did happen, it was just a little too late. So I'm gonna try and stream Spider-Man tomorrow and get some work done on that. You saw what John Walker did? I did, yes. Talk about your drug abuse. Um, I did see what happened. I'm not gonna say what happened because everybody in the chat might not be caught up or just not watching. But so in that case, we'll just not spoil anything for now. But I did really enjoy that moment, and when everybody was freaking out about it on Twitter, like it confused me because you know it's kind of what they were, you know, that's a part of his character. So I don't know. Like but yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is awesome. Like I'm really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait for Friday for the next episode. And yeah, that and Invincible too. Like I've been really enjoying Invincible on Amazon. So yeah. Uh, yeah, but for those who have not seen the shows yet, be sure to check them out. I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier has like 2 more episodes left, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's still a pretty awesome show, and still I wonder how the rest of the Avengers reacted to John. I'm gonna say that they did not like it at all. Well, actually, you know what? That depends, because who'd be left of the Avengers? Who was your favorite collaboration to do with on your channel? That's tough. That is a very tough question, because all the videos that I've done with other people, like I've enjoyed very much doing. Like when me and Swifty did the Spider-Man Batman videos, like back to back, that was really good. When me and AJ, Batman Ultra 7, talked about non-comic book movies, like 3 non-comic book movies, that was fun. Having Iron Ninja on the Batman review was pretty good. I don't know if I could pick a favorite right now, because they're good. So, man, remember when you did Ultimate Alliance? Yes, I did. And actually, I've been kind of thinking about this for a little while on that, because since I'm starting the Spider-Man streams again, I've been trying to figure out if I really want to continue doing the Ultimate Alliance stuff. Like, I thought about restarting that or whatever else, and part of me wants to say no, like, keep doing them, but also part of me wants to be like, maybe like a fresh start wouldn't be too bad. So I'm still deciding on that. But if I do continue them, I'm gonna try and do them on Sundays. Just started streaming them on Sundays, but we'll see what happens with that. Did you ever think you would do 3 channels at all? What's a fact people don't know about you? To answer your first question, no. I didn't think I would have 3 channels, but it just kind of turned into that because, like I mentioned before, and I'm probably going to keep mentioning throughout however many videos I talk about it, I wanted to do things differently. So for years I did the Let's Plays and streams and stuff, so I was like, okay, it's time to change things up, do something different. And then obviously reviews were on the back of my mind, and then I started a review channel. And yeah, it's just it's been pretty fun so far. It's been like really difficult trying to, move between them, because majority of the content I'm doing on here and also the podcast, which are always fun, but yeah, but yeah, I didn't think, like, almost 5 years ago when I started, that I would have 3 channels back to back to back, but it's been fun, honestly. It's a fact people don't know about you. I don't know if I can answer that question. I'm trying to think of something, but nothing's coming up. Anyway, I'll just skip that one right now. So, man, you like Iron Man's voice in Marvel Timelines 38's Eric Loomis from Avengers or Somebody's Heroes. I do like his voice there. For me, Eric Loomis is the best Iron Man voice, like, voice actor. At least for me, he's my favorite, because besides him, like, you've got 90s Iron Man and the new Avengers cartoons, which I don't really care for personally, but Eric Loomis, though, he's great no matter what he's in. So when you see him in a really shitty game like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, he does a good job with. So I hope they keep using him for, like, future projects. Maybe Ultimate Alliance 4, if that becomes a thing. Got my vaccine shot like a day ago. Awesome. What was the first game that you fell in love with? On what console? Also, Nolan North did Iron Man in the Avengers game. He did a good job. Yeah, he did really good. First game that I fell in love with. For me, it's either Spider-Man 2 or maybe Destroy All Humans, which I did streams of before, but those I'm pretty sure I took down. But yeah, I'd say those two. Really, like, awesome games. And as far as consoles go, PlayStation 2. I mean, that was the only one I really had as a kid. I didn't have a GameCube. I didn't have an Xbox. So it's about, like, it's like, what, 6 at the time? 6 to age 10, I'd say. It's a nice question, though. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I've played over the years. Like, even just PlayStation 2, like, there a lot of games come up in just from like memory. Who do you prefer as Black Widow? Nika Futterman? I don't even know how to pronounce that name. From the first two Ultimate Alliance games, or Laura Bailey. I'm gonna say, personally, I like Laura Bailey. Like, she's really good. Like, she's an incredible voice actor. But I do like, if we're talking about Russian accent stuff, Nika's really good, or I can't think of her name from Ultimate Avengers. I don't remember the name, but she, like, if we're talking like Russian Black Widow, then that's a good voice too. But yeah, I hope they make another Ultimate Alliance game. Which reminds me, I still have yet to play the DLC for Ultimate Alliance 3. Yeah. Vanessa Marshall also did Black Widow and Avengers. There's many. That's a good one too. You spoke about how you didn't care for some of the Fortnite skins. Do you at least have some favorites? I'd say most of the crossover stuff is really good. Like, most of the Marvel ones I really dig. The DC stuff is like hit or miss. And then you got, like, Alien, Predator, Terminator. Like, those are neat. If we're talking favorites, though, I'd say like the Batman one they have is good stuff. That's probably like my go-to, like, skin. Like, it's the actually, you know what, both of them, like, I enjoy. But yeah, it's just like when they do like original stuff. But yeah. Can't say I'm too big of a Fortnite player anymore, but what are you gonna do? Jeff Shine from the new Avengers game. Do you think he did a good job as Captain America? I'd say he did a fine job. I don't love him as Captain America. He's definitely not my go-to for Captain America. That goes to Brian Bloom from Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. But, like, he did a good job in the game, but, because he tried to do, like, this kind of, he tried to do more of a Brooklyn accent, which works on the fact that he's from Brooklyn, but yeah, it's just there are like others I prefer way more as Captain America than Jeff. Not to say he did a bad job, but it just wasn't, my kind of thing. What's the most comfortable controller you have for your PS4? The most comfortable. Well, I have two of them. One of them is like the one that came with my Pro, which is the one I use all the time. I also have a red one, which I got years ago, which I don't use for my PlayStation 4 anymore. I use it for whenever I play PC games. So that's probably like, but yeah, the regular one that I have for my PlayStation 4 Pro, like that's probably like the most comfortable. Also, everything works really nice. So, yeah, I got a ton of like controllers over dozens of systems. So, PS4 is definitely like up there. In the comics, John Walker's stronger than Steve Rogers. I think they will adapt that in the MCU. They might. We'll just have to see down the line. But I just think if they're gonna do anything with that, it'll be like he's just as strong as like Steve Rogers, and just kind of just hand wave that away. Were you ever afraid that people would make fun of you by showing your face on your channel? Oh yeah. When I did my face reveal years ago, I want to say it was around 2018, start of 2018. I was pretty nervous because for the longest time, like it was just, I had my face covered up like I wore a mask just to hide what I looked like. But then I actually did like show it off, and people were really like nice about it. Like I think when I did it, I got like I reached 100 subs at the time. I did the reveal, and then I got a few comments. I got some comments of people just being like, as like, congrats, and also like I know some of them were like very handsome. It's just like, I think one I remember was from Alter, just bringing him back in the conversation. Like he put a comment down where he was like, damn, you're a gorgeous man. And I'm just like, thanks. So, yeah, it's pretty difficult, especially when you're just gonna do it. But you know, when you have your fans, they'll accept that. So I was really worried though that when I did their face reveal, that just a whole bunch of people were gonna be like, "Man, you're ugly. Put the mask back on," or something. But yeah, they were very like kind and sweet about it. So when you saw John Walker, what was your first impression? When I saw John Walker, like the end of episode 1, when they reveal the new Captain America, like in my head, I'm just like, what a douchebag. It's like, what a douche. And then like second episode when they talk about him and reveal a little bit more, I was like, okay, like it's like I don't call him Captain America, but like I'm trying to like gravitating towards him, but he's probably, not spoiling anything, but he's like one of my favorite characters in the whole show. But yeah. You look great as I. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. I was a little worried though doing this stream because I wanted to shave my face, and I don't do a whole lot of videos on this channel, especially with like no hair whatsoever. So that's scary. Because I always just assume people prefer me with facial hair. But was there a challenging time where you felt like you would never get the views you hoped for on your channel? If so, how did you make yourself feel better? There was a time, actually. It was very early on doing YouTube. So about year 1, year 2. I put out a video, whatever it may be, and it would get like 2 views, 3 views, like at most. And for a time I was like, maybe this YouTube thing really isn't working out. Also at the time there was other stuff happening, which I kind of want to say for its own video, but yeah, there have definitely been times where I've felt that, and then what helped me through that was just like talking to friends, family, taking a day just to not have to worry about everything. That kind of charged me back up to doing content, despite the fact that nobody really watched it. I also remember when I watched Spider-Man show, they did this Peter Spider-Man story, and I think you would like the fact Black Widow thought maybe this isn't Peter Parker. At some point I want to make a video about the new Spider-Man show. But every time I watch it, my first thought is, man, what a pile of hot garbage. So I'm sure at some point it'll happen. When did you notice that your channel views were going up? What did you do that was different that made people gravitate towards your videos and stay? I think it's a hard question to answer because there's not really been a time where views have kind of gone up and up and up. Usually for the most part they've been relatively consistent. Like I think year 2, like maybe year 2, year 3 was probably one of those times where my channel was at its highest. Views would usually be about like be almost 20. It's a little hard to remember. But at that time, like, I didn't really do anything different. I just did what I usually did, and I guess people like just stuck by anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Did you ever in your life think you wanted your channel to be an audience of kids? No. I never wanted like a target audience. I just kind of wanted it to be you know, whoever watches it watches it. Like adults, teenagers. Like I think as of now, the people who are watching it are people in their late teens or like early adult. But um but not kids. Like I never wanted to cater to children because then I'd have to like censor myself and, you know, really limit my content, which is something that I never want to do. You know, when I put effort into my video, then, you know, I want to put effort into it and give it my all. Like I never want to just half-ass anything or, you know, not really do anything with it. But so so you think the new Spider-Man show is hot garbage? Care to elaborate? Not really much to say about that, honestly. Like, the only thing really to say is that, or the only thing I will say is that all the decisions that they made never stuck with me, and I never like agreed with them. Like it didn't really cater to me as a huge Spider-Man fan. This voice acting is good. Then your Spider-Man should remember doing. Yeah, the new like all the Marvel shows like nowadays, most the cartoons specifically, like they're more gravitated towards like, you know 10, 12-year old, like that kind of demographic. You know, it's very light in tone. Like I appreciate a cartoon that, you know, is willing to be daring, is willing to do things, and like, you know, be different, and also cater to everybody rather than just a specific group. That's why I love like Spectacular Spider-Man so much. Like you know, it's that kind of effort that, you know, really works for myself. But what were some YouTubers you looked up to? When I started 4 years ago, I had a couple in mind. Super Best Friends Play, which they're, you know, they're not a group anymore, but Some Call Me Johnny, which he's like still an inspiration for myself. Like I look up to him a lot. And then my friend, like we hung out in high school. She had her own YouTube channel, and I won't say names or anything, but she was, you know, she really convinced me that I can do that, can do YouTube. So those three in particular, though, like they really helped in that. I mean, adapting the Spear Spider story is the most small feat. You're right. It's definitely like huge, but I feel like the way they handled it just wasn't good. So, anyway, if you hit 1,000 subscribers, what's a big thing you would do to celebrate? I'm not sure, honestly. right now that seems like way too far away to like to do. Like it's just I've thought of, I've done sort of stuff like this in the past, like on the Let's Play channel. Years ago, I hit a milestone, which I think was 50 subscribers at the time. It's a little hard to remember, but so I did a viewer requested Let's Play, and I asked everybody what they wanted to see, and that is why we got The Last of Us out of that. Why I played through The Last of Us. And that was a game I didn't even finish. But I finished it on the Let's Play. So, by the time, if we ever go to 1,000 subs, like, we'll definitely cross that bridge when we get there. I mean, they did get it right with why Doc Ock took over Peter's body. I mean, I don't really want to keep going on about the show, because literally every sentence I say about it is just going to be like, oh, I don't like it. But last thing I just want to say is that, like, it has its fans. It definitely has its fans, and that's fine, but it's just not a show for me, like, at the end of the day. And but it's kind of a shame, since like I love Spider-Man in a whole bunch of mediums, but like that show just wasn't for me at all. And yeah, not a question. I just want to say how proud I am of how far you've come on your channel. You've definitely inspired me. You're biggest inspiration, and I'm just all proud of how hardworking you are. Thank you. That reminds me of a comment I got not too long ago. I think it might almost be a month, but anyway, I deleted a playlist with the idea to start it back up again, like to remake it, as I've done with previous playlists on this channel. And he told me how much, like, he loved watching them, and I think him and his brother also were really into it, and like they loved my thoughts and stuff on that kind of thing. But I appreciate when people when people tell me that kind of stuff, and it's great. At least I know that I have fans out there. But yeah. I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man was fun, right? With a lot of fourth wall breaking. It just needed to be it needed to be sad. I'm just proud of you. Awesome. Man. But honestly though, I am really excited about the content that I'm doing now. Like I'm really happy with how everything's been turning out. People are enjoying it, and Are you going to change your room at all just for a better background for your videos? What, you don't like the room? Honestly though, like, um, I mean, the room is slightly different than when I had it before, because this was my bedroom for years, but um, um, but I was thinking of adding like a few stuff, not right now, but I mean like later on. Like I thought about putting like LED lights up and having them just all around the room corners. Like it'll be fun for like Halloween. Like I'll do like a kind of spooky lighting. I also thought about putting like they sell like kind of miniature home size arcade cabinets. So I thought about putting one like right over by where the window is. Um, I don't know. Also, I might take some like posters down and switch some stuff up, but I don't know. That's all. That's all stuff for later on. Not sure if this character would work in the comics. Alison Morales. She is the main shield coordinator for the Avengers, and she would be related to Miles. I'm not. I have no idea who that is. Um. I prefer the Avengers as like their own thing. I don't really like it when they have them incorporate it into Shield. Like that's like an Ultimate Universe type thing, and I just prefer it when like they're their own junction. But um, yeah. um, yeah. But I guess if you're gonna have like any sort of affiliate with the Avengers, like it's got to be like Nick Fury, right? Avengers and Marvel's Avengers. If she is, then I have no idea. Like I don't remember. Yeah, I don't. It's like I don't remember her at all. Um, hmm. Yeah, Discord was closed for some reason. I have no. Oh Jesus Christ! Comment. Okay. At the center. Damn. It's just popping off. I opened Discord and there was like 16 messages in one of the group chats. Okay, back to the stream. So you never talked much about the Wii. Did you ever like it, or were you more of a DS guy? I like the Wii. I had my fun with it back then. I mean, the one I have is like a hand me down, but I played a whole number of games on there. Not like too much, but you know, like most of the Mario stuff, and uh, not really Zelda. Like Zelda, I started really playing now, but um, DS is kind of the same thing. Where it's just like I played a bunch of stuff on there. I'm still collecting for all these systems, like, um, but um, yeah, like I was one of those people that were like, you know, I had a Wii U when nobody else had one, but but um, yeah. Uh, and always the thing when I played Spider-Man games or the Avengers, the games are connected to Iron Man VR, and I mean Tony Robbins' The Devil's Breath event. You did some Batman gameplay. Would you consider doing more of that? I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure what you're referring to specifically, but um, um, but I've done like tons of Batman stuff on here, on YouTube. So, um, yeah. um, I guess you might be talking about that random stream I did, but yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm sure at some point, when I get the Let's Play channel back up with actual Let's Plays instead of just streams, um, there are a couple um like there are a couple Batman games I want to play for the channel. You know about Silk, aka Cindy Moon. She's a Spider-Man character. Yes, I do know about Silk. Probably like one of my favorite in the Spider-Verse, but yeah. Yeah. Like top 10 for sure. And I hope she does come up in the second Spider-Verse movie. Just keep all that shit about uh keep all that shit about you know mating. Just don't do that. um yeah, no, lots and lots and lots of Spider-Man. But that's sort of what we're all about here. um hmm. Listen to something else now. Let's talk about Manspiner. I just gotta wonder how Silk will react to Captain America being alive. She knew Cap died in World War II. I don't know. Until last blast, correct. Damn autocorrect. So stupid. Adjusting to everything I don't want it to. Um, what's another song I can listen to? I got some my playlist here of music, which none of you can hear, but I'm just listening to in the background. It's cool, Mega Man. That's good. Also, I think this would work. It's what they did with the new Avengers game. Cat would not use to the internet. Yeah, it's just that game. Man, that game. That game is gonna have its time in the sun here at some point on the channel. Whether it's for a let's play or just whatever. I think I have it. I think I might do a let's play of it at some point. Maybe do a story campaign kind of thing. It'd be short because the game is has an 8-hour campaign, but yeah, I don't know. Not sure what we're gonna do for that. Okay, I'm just gonna be back here. Actually, you know what? We'll wait it out for a second. I mean, it makes sense. It's frozen in the ice, and even I. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. That whole plot about basically putting him under ice again, that was just really dumb. But they did add DLC for Marvel's Avengers and more on the way with Black Panther. I did see that, yes. I wonder how far they're going to go with that, especially with the game's player base. It's not large or anything. Most people have just kind of already stopped playing the game. So I'm curious if they're going to go all the way and do all the characters and stuff that they want to do, or just part way through just be you know what, the game's a failure, let's just not do any more with it. I'm curious. I'm really curious on how that's going to work. I will say though, that Black Panther trailer was really cool. But it did tick me off when they were talking about the Red Room or something like that. It was oh, we're gonna put MCU style costumes in here, not for free, that people are gonna pay for. And we're just come on, man. come on. Like, nobody wants to use your goddamn marketplace. So dumb. Stupid microtransaction bullshit. Okay. All right. So we've been streaming for about an hour, and I think. So I'm not sure how they will do Silicon live action. I have no idea, honestly. Okay, so we've been here for over an hour. I'm gonna head off and just do other things. But yeah, this was a fun stream. Talking about Marvel stuff and also going into some background details about YouTube and all that. So, anyway, next time I am gonna try and do this weekly. So next week we'll do another one of these streams, and also what I want to do is have it so that, you know, it's on stream on Wednesday, so have a consistent date and have it be consistent for the next little while, just streaming week to week, because I actually really enjoy doing these streams and I kind of want to do more of them. But anyway, I will head out of here. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for joining. And don't forget to take care and stay tuned for my future videos. I have one for next week, next Monday. Or Tuesday, whatever the hell it comes out. But anyway, take care.